Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new pink diamond TACKO fall, and I think TACKO's looking like an absolute beast. Very interested in this card. He's 7'6". I was almost about to say 7'5", but he's 7'6" and can play the power forward position, which makes him a gigantic mismatch. He's Yao 2.0 at the power forward position. The question is he as good as Yao, and is he the best power forward in the game? Because there are some things about this card that make me think, number one, he might be the best card in the game, like damn near, but also number two, he might not be that insane, and he might not be the best power forward in the game, because I haven't used this card and I haven't seen any gameplay with him as of yet. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 11,000 subscriber mark on the channel. We hit 10K a couple days ago. Really do appreciate all the support on the channel. Also, huge shout out to my boy TK for letting me hop on his account to record this TACKO gameplay. Super excited to try out the card. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what TACKO is looking like. So 95 offense and 95 defense for a 7'6" power forward. He's got, statistically, he's not insane. 95 close shot, 84 midi, 75 three ball, 95 standing and driving dunk is incredible. He's not going to be really much, if any, of a ball handler, but 98 block, 92 interior, 75 steal, 80 perimeter, incredible rebounder. He's slow. 64 speed and excel is significantly slower than Yao, but he's still 7'6", so I don't think he's going to play like he has 64 speed or 72 lateral quickness, which is another stat that he does have. 11 Hoffs, 12 gold badges. His Hoffs include Aerial Wizard, Backdown Punisher, Bully, Masher, Posterizer, Rise Up, Anchor, Post Lockdown, Box Out, Beast, Rebound Chaser, and Brick Wall, and he's got gold Drop Stepper, Fearless Finisher, Post Spin Technician, Bailout, Break Starter, Needle Threader, Post Playmaker, Vice Grip, Chase Down Artist, Clamps, Interceptor, and Pogo Stick. Now, every single badge on the card is upgradable, and you can add any badge to him, but he's only going to have 5 badge slots as a pink diamond, which means you're going to have to be very specific with what you add to him. So I'll name off badges that you should consider. Fast Twitch, Limitless Takeoff. I would definitely consider both of those. I wouldn't really waste a spot on Agent 3, even though it is a good badge. Limitless Range would probably be a third one that I would look into. Maybe Clamp Breaker, probably not going to do handles for days. Quick First Step for sure. Defensively, I mean, I'm not going to worry about the perimeter ones. I'd probably go with those 4 or 5. I'd say Limitless Takeoff, Fast Twitch, Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step, and Limitless Range would be the ones that I would look to add to him, probably, if I was going to add 5. It's a little bit tough there because he is missing a lot of badges, but I don't think he's missing that many crucial ones. If you add those 5, you're really not going to be looking at missing too much. Now, the interesting thing with TACKO is obviously the fact that he's so big, and now that he can kind of shoot the ball, because if I remember correctly, TACKO has a good release in 2K, and he does this year as well. Every single year, TACKO seems to have a very good release, and this year, it is no different. It's very quick. It seems very, very easy to green. He's greening from deep already and doesn't have limitless range, and this is a 73 3 ball. Remember that. We're shooting with a base TACKO fall. He doesn't have any added Hoffs or any added badges. It doesn't have a shoe, doesn't have, I mean, a coach boost he does have, but outside of that, I mean, you're looking at a base TACKO fall. Like, he does not move well at all. He's got basic dribble sigs and bead dribble style, doesn't have anything special about the card in terms of his sigs. He's not going to dribble the ball well, and that's good, so he's not too overpowered. In terms of his fade, I don't think he has normal fade. Oh, never mind, I lied. He does have normal fade, so that's nice to have. He can normal fade from 3 and from the mid-range, which is going to make him even better. And obviously, he's such a giant. He's got the biggest player build in the game. He's bigger than Yao. He's going to be an absolutely dominant force on the interior, especially at the power forward position, and playing him next to Yao is going to be so aid. So let's hop into a game and let's see what TACKO fall can do. All right, I think this game's going to be a great example of what TACKO fall can do. He's matched up against Blake Griffin. Solid card, but he's 6'10". That's like a standard power forward in this game. You got a lot of short power forwards, post spin immediately, huge mismatch, easy dunk for TACKO. And like I will say, he's got 64 speed, but he doesn't feel like it. He's 7'6" with such a massive player build. He's going to move really, really well laterally. He's going to move very quickly in a straight line compared to what you would expect out of a card with 64 speed because of the fact that he is so big, and that's so huge. I mean, he's not blowing straight by dudes, and he's especially not going to do that without the quick first step badge, but like, good luck getting a stop. What are you going to do? He's so overpowered at the power forward position. The only way that I can feasibly see stopping TACKO fall at the power forward position, especially if you have Yao Ming next to him, is by putting a guy like KP at the power forward position. Even D-Rob at 7'1" is going to struggle. Like, Kareem and KP are really going to be your only options at the power forward position to consistently stop TACKO. I feel like a guy like this, I don't know what he's supposed to do. He's got a 6'10 center, or 6'9 power forward, or a 6'9 center, and a 6'10 power forward. He just does not have the size to compete. It's absolutely ridiculous how good they made this TACKO fall. And I don't care that he's got low speed. I don't care that his 3 ball's not that great. And I don't care that he doesn't move well. He doesn't have 6. He doesn't need any of that. He can just walk his way under the rim and go up, and he's going to score every single play. He's gassed, and he just walks under the rim and scores. Like, And that doesn't account for the fact that he's got a pretty good release and he can shoot pretty well and he can get every badge at it as well. So he's not going to be a liability in terms of being on the court because he can't shoot like the other TACKO could. And he's much quicker than the other TACKO was. I understand he's not fast, but 64 speed is more than enough, especially once you add quick first step to him. It's just a gigantic mismatch. I don't even know what to say about this card. I guess let's hop into one more game and let's keep it going. This is another matchup with a dude who just does not have a good team. I mean, he's got Diamond Jaden McDaniels at the 4, who's like a decent card, but he shouldn't be playing the 4, especially matched up against TACKO Fall. Like, you're just not going to get stops. Throw it into him, easy dunk. Jaden McDaniels at 6'9", has no chance. If you don't have a big power forward, like I'm saying in that first game, you're not getting stops on him ever. He's too much of a mismatch. You are not going to get stops on him. And then he's 7'6", like we see on the defensive end as well. He's so big that you're just not like having him and Yao on the court defensively is so ridiculous off the ball because of the length that those guys have, the ability to cover lanes and defend at such a high level. It's just, it's too early in the game for this, plain and simple. Euro step dunk, TACKO putting it in again. What else do we need to see? I know I didn't shoot threes with it, but who cares? Let's hop back to the main menu and let's review the card. All right, so in conclusion, TACKO Fall, absolute beast, no doubt about it whatsoever. Unstoppable isn't totally true, but very close. He is the most overpowered card in the game, more so than Yao because of the ability to play the power forward position. Now, as a card, he's not quite as good as Yao, but it almost doesn't matter because he can play power forward. And the fact that you can play these two guys together is going to be absurdly ridiculous. Now, like, your only options who other guys that can play the power forward position that are going to consistently be able to stop TACKO besides himself are KP and Kareem. They're expensive cards, especially Kareem, but even KP is very, very expensive. So there really isn't a budget option to stop this duo right now, especially if you have both of them, but even one of them, like there just isn't that budget center because TACKO's so expensive, even as a pink diamond, who can stop these types of cards. I don't know what 2K was thinking with this one, but it's not good for budget players. It's pretty damn pay to win, I gotta say. And I mean, he could shoot open too, and that's all he needs to be able to do because he's so dominant on the interior and he's so big and he's gonna be so good defensively. He's just unfair. I think that's the best way to describe this card. This card is, what was 2K thinking? I don't know, but he's incredible. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.